Hi folks, this is another Stall13.com video. No, there's no horses and it's actually kind of dark. Why? Well, we're going to talk about bad weather. Virtually all the times when barns are destroyed, houses destroyed, horses are killed, it's when the sun is going down. It's going to be nighttime in just a few minutes. It's pretty dark right now. You may not even see me very well, but I know you can hear me. It's pretty cold and it's the dead of winter. But if this was spring, or if this was summer, you might have to worry about tornadoes, hurricanes, tsunamis, earthquakes, even grass fires. What is the proper place to have your horse in a bad weather? Say you're going to have a blizzard, an ice storm, a tornado, a hurricane. Well, there's no wrong or right answer because it really depends on where you are and what's going on. I will tell you though that the #1 killer of horses across the globe, more horses die every day, more horses die every month, more horses die every year from lightning strikes. And the reason it is because horses kind of stick together. And if they're underneath trees or they're by bushes and the tallest thing in that pasture are those trees, lightning is going to strike that tree, the electricity is going to come through the ground, zap all the horses, so it's real easy to lose 3, 5, 6, even 15 to 20 horses with one lightning strike. That's why more horses are killed by lightning. Let's talk about tornadoes and flying debris. Maybe it's wood, branches, small rabbits. There's all kinds of flying projectiles when you're talking about 60 to 100 mile an hour winds. So am I saying that it's not safe to have a horse in a pasture? Possibly. Well, the flip side to this is what if you put them in a barn? What if you put them in a garage? They're inside of a building. They won't get rained on, snowed on, or hail. Maybe they're safe. But what if that's vulnerable? What if it's a tornado or that building is going to get plowed over by all kinds of wind? All of a sudden you're going to say, my horses were safer out in the middle of nowhere. They were killed or injured because they were in paddocks, stalls, barns, or buildings. I know this is very perplexing and it's very complex, but think of it this way. When an animal is left to its own accord and it can travel miles and miles at a time, when the barometric pressure drops and bad weather is coming, horses have a natural way to get out of harm's way. But when you pen them up in a few acres, or maybe a paddock or a stall, they're literally at your mercy and the weather's mercy. Who's to say what's right or wrong? But these are things to consider. I've had horses in barns, and at the last minute, I've turned them all loose. I've had horses out in pastures, and at the last minute, I've brought them in. The point being is that you may not know what's right or wrong within maybe 5 minutes of something drastically, weather just hammering you hard. But as long as you think about it, consider it, and make it part of your master plan for the safety of your horses, honestly, that's all you can do. This has been another Stall13.com video. Take care of yourself and your horses.